So I got my hands on a prototype vastfire bicycle or a mountain bike light, which can be used for night riding. It's amazing. Just look at the brightness. This is a normal bike headlight, right, on a two-wheeler. This is the vastfire on two modes. So you have a warm white lighting as well as a high beam here. So welcome back. So this is the prototype light I was talking about. It's called the vastfire 5000 lumens concept bike light, and it really looks compact and really small, although it has a lot of parts at the back which make it quite bulky, but trust me, the weight is actually worth it. So the packaging looks like this. Probably it's going to improve over time. You have nothing much mentioned in the side, just talks about some metals they use and how eco-friendly it is, and some stats given here. Distance light and passing beam, I can't differentiate which is which, but I'm guessing the warm white one, the one which has a lower color temperature, is the one on top, and you have a passing beam which is actually quite bright white, and they also have the SOS function, flash function, like a regular flashlight has. Apart from the bright light, what's impressive is the runtime. So it's got this charge time of about 10 hours, which gives you almost 100 hours of runtime in some certain modes, which is really unheard of. Also, this is waterproof. It's got a long running life, wide beam. Show you a comprehensive test as we go on in the video. So this is how the packaging looks. Let's see what's inside. Of course, it's a sliding box, and you have another black box inside. And like everything else, it has no labels, nothing inside, and I just have to pop it open. Yeah, so you can see a lot of straps and clips inside. This is probably because it has a lot of fastening to do, and there is a big battery pack which I'm going to show you now, and these straps help you hold everything together on your mountain bike. So it is USB-C, which is the best part, and I think it's really cool that they've upgraded this. You have a small tail light included. Now this one works independently. It's got its own battery pack, and it's a very nice add-on accessory they've given you along with this, and that's what I'm talking about. That's the 5000 lumen battery pack, which can also be used as a power bank. So you have a protected socket here, so that's the output for your lights, and there's also a USB A port outside for your, and I'm guessing there are 4 cells inside this, and that's pretty heavy. Like I mentioned, a lot of clips to help you secure this powerful flashlight on your handlebars, and there are 2 of them. So yeah, this is the magical device. So it's the whole thing is actually a heat sink. You can see the fins on the side, and there are about 6 LEDs, and I like those structured LEDs at the bottom half, which is really cool to see. And there are different elements inside. So obviously you have the white light and the warm white, and those are the 2 buttons that help you operate this particular beam. Also at the back is the indicator, battery indicator. So there are 3 LEDs. You can't see it right now, but they are present. I'll show it to you once I power it on. And there's a cable included here. This is a mounting clip which kind of slides in, helps you take it off when you're not using it, perhaps to prevent it getting stolen. So you can actually easily take off these and put it in your bag if you're not using them. And probably you can use it as a flashlight while you're on your adventure. Let's look at the tail lights. So these are very simple looking as compared to the headlights. Of course, this is more of an indicator light. They've given another small USB-C cable, which is really cool. So this is the brake light. Now look at that functionality on that one. It's got a stable light. It's got this nice shimmering options going on between each of those diodes there. Then you also have the flashing lights to save power, and a little bit of combinations there. And guess what? It's got its own charging port. So this charges independently. And it's so small, and you can just put it in your pocket and carry it wherever you want. And it's got this nice rubberized mount which can be used anywhere. So yeah, that's the tail light section. Nice to have it here. along with this flashlight. So now the battery pack. So this, well, that's what's going to make everything so heavy. So let's plug it in and see what actually happens. Like I mentioned, so this has a USB-A port inside. And of course, to charge the whole thing, you have a USB-C port. I'm just trying to pull off this rubber cap. So yep, once you take off the rubber cap, you can just plug in your headlight. So impressive it is. So this is powerful, and this, you can't stare into this light, and this is going to be extremely powerful in a dark environment for sure. And those are the low beams, and I like the color temperature there. It's kind of pleasing. I mean, it's not as white as you expect it to be, and they've all got the flashing function and SOS functionalities. And I immediately noticed that this whole thing starts getting warm because the amount of heat those diodes are generating is pretty massive. So yeah, this is how small this thing is, and 5000 lumens. I also did a video on a flashlight from Vastfire. That's also 5000 lumen, but this is something different. I mean, this is a monster on its own, and I really like this. And even the buttons have, you know, a backlight on them. Look at the beam pattern. This is during the day, so yeah, it's pretty impressive. That's a lot of light, honestly. And those 3 LEDs on the top look like they throw out at least 3000 lumens. And yeah, this is going to throw out a lot of light in the night. So yeah, let me just show you an overview of what's in the box. So you have the headlights and everything else piled up over here. And those are the tail lights, the 2 important parts there. Your securing belts there. You have some extra wires also given there for extending this in case you're not happy with the wires. So they've given you that as well. The 5000 milliamp hour battery pack. I think this one is water resistant, so you can use it in rains, and I don't think anything's going to happen to it. And of course, these tail lights are also special. I fixed this on my e-bike because I didn't get my bicycle here, so I had to use this on an e-bike. Of course, I'm going to ride this at speeds which probably a cycle would do. So I fixed it on the handlebar because I wasn't able to get this on anywhere else on the bike. So I'm guessing it should give a fair idea of the throw pattern and how much of light it's going to emit. Very easy to fix, very easy to remove. It's also got a tilt function. So once you fix it using the clamp which is provided, you can actually turn the head, and that's really impressive. And it's clicks. This is really nice. I mean, this mechanism, it's not flimsy, so there is a nice strong click to it. So this is the bike, and everything seems ready. It's also, of course, got its own headlight here. So we'll do a small compare. I mean, those are projectors, but they're not very powerful. I'm guessing this will be more powerful. Here are the 3 indicator lights. I talked about battery life indicator. That's at the back of this particular headlight. And during the evening, I'm just impressed to see the amount of light. I think no one's going to be able to see you coming if you switch on those 3 high beam lights on. Of course, the blue means, you know, impressively bright lights, and I would probably use the warm white lights. And this is the throw. I mean, this is at least 100 feet of light, and it's impressive. That's me sitting on the bike, but just look at the amount of light. There's a car at the back, and these lights are more powerful than that. Honestly, look at the amount of light it's actually throwing up. I was just amazed. 5000 lumens, and switching them on and off and between modes is very simple. Yeah, and I think this is going to really help you have a much better time cycling in the night. I don't think even motorcycles have such powerful lights unless, you know, the really powerful motorcycle with good headlights which you modified. And yeah, this one's powerful. Just going through the different modes. I mean, I'm just trying to see. You have an option to actually reduce the brightness so that you conserve some battery. And then of course you have the flash and the SOS lights. Yeah. So let's take a small ride, and I'm going to keep my speeds to cycling speeds, maybe 15 kilometers per hour. Just to show you how impressive this is. It's really convenient to ride. I mean, I can see the whole area around the bike, and it doesn't really feel like there's anything short of, probably a car headlight. And the beam is quite wide as well. As I use this, I can tell you there's a little bit of heat coming on to these headlight module, so make sure that you don't touch it because it does get pretty warm. Just to give you an idea of terrain, so just look at ground I'm testing this here under, and it's pretty bad, but impressively the light holds on. There's no flicker, there's no problems at all whatsoever, and it really got a lot of attention from people standing close by. They were like, I mean, this is really, really powerful. They were wondering what's actually happening here, and lights are very impressive. So if you are a bicycle enthusiast and if you think this looks good, I mean, you can even use this on a motorcycle. If you're able to put it on your handlebar, it should be giving you quite impressive amount of light. So let me know what you guys think. Have you used any light as bright as this one? I know there are options like this available to fix on your motorcycle batteries, but this one has its own battery pack, and it's really cool. So this is the normal headlight right now, what you're seeing of the bike. And it's a projector light, of course. So you can see that it is already bright, but this one takes it to a different level. So yeah, it's really, really powerful. Yep. And I think this light is still under production. I'm not sure it's still available to buy retail, but I'll leave links in the description below whenever it's available. Let me know what you think about performance. Do you like the way this looks? Do you have any comments? Leave them below. I'll try and address it. And if you're liking this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Thank you very much. As you can see, I'm just trying to keep my speeds to about 15 kilometers per hour. And the terrain's bad here. And I'm also looking down before I look forward so that I don't fall into any pit. But the lights are good. I really like this. And even at slightly higher speeds, you'll see that it's quite good. So if you want to see the review of the vastfire flashlight, which I did a few months back, I'll leave links in the description or top above here so that you can see how good that is as well. And a really impressive flashlight. This bike light is impressive too, so it's really cool. I think this is just something which kind of will put those enthusiasts at ease riding in the night. And this makes for a very good camp light as well, if you think about it. Anyway, that's my review of the vastfire bike lights. As mentioned, do hit the like button. Stay tuned for more such videos. Once again, thank you so much for watching rTech. I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.